Okay, let's look at the integral. Let's evaluate the integral of x square root of x plus 11 dx. Okay, this is a u substitution problem. Okay, we could let u equal x plus 11, the most complicated part. Okay, x plus 11. And then we could find the derivative of u with respect to x. So the derivative of u with respect to x, we could write that as du over dx. Okay, the derivative of u with respect to x would be 1. Okay, the derivative of x is 1. The derivative of 11 is 0. Okay, now we do want to solve this for du. Okay, and we can do that by multiplying by dx on both sides. So that means du is equal to 1 dx. Okay, 1 dx is just dx. So I'm just going to write du is equal to dx. Okay, so these are the two parts, the two types of equations we started with on the problems last night. Okay, and the goal is to get everything in my problem that's now x stuff. We want to get everything in terms of u. We want everything to turn into u's. Okay, so far, I have the square root of x plus 11. Well, x plus 11 is equal to u. So I could rewrite this middle chunk as the square root of u and leave some room. Okay, I can rewrite this dx as simply du. And then I just need to do a little bit of work here because I gotta get rid of that x. I can't just let it sit there. I want everything with u's in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my u substitution. My u is equal to x plus 11. And I can solve this equation for x. Just solve it for x so I can get rid of that x. Okay, so I can solve this equation for x by subtracting 11 from both sides. So that means x is equal to u minus 11. Okay. So that means I can take this x, which is the only part I had left in my integral that I needed to fiddle with. I can change that x. I can turn it into u minus 11. Just took a little extra work to take that u substitution and play around with it. Okay, this x is now u minus 11. Okay, here's my new integral. And everything is u stuff. Well, everything with the same variable. Everything has a u. Okay, so if I want to find the integral of this, I would first change u, square root of u to u to the 1/2. Okay, and I really want to get rid of those parentheses because I want to integrate this term by term. I don't want to have, I don't need to have multiplication in it. I can't do it. Can't do it that way. So I need to distribute u to the 1/2 to u minus 11. Okay, u to the 1/2 times u, and then I'm going to take u to the 1/2 times negative 11. Okay, u to the 1/2 times u, it's u to the 1/2 times u to the first. Okay, add the exponents up when you multiply powers with the same base. So I get u to the 1.5. But let's write that as 3/2. Okay, u to the 1/2 times negative 11 is negative 11 u to the 1/2. So now I have the integral of u to the 3/2 minus 11 times u to the 1/2 du. Okay, so now we're going to just integrate it piece by piece. Okay, we're going to add 1 to 3 halves. So 3 halves plus 2 halves would be 5 halves. Okay, we could divide by 5 halves. Okay, but dividing by 5 halves, you may want to think of it as 1 over 5 halves instead. And if you have 1 divided by a fraction, that's basically taking the reciprocal. You just flip it. Okay, 1 over 5 halves is the reciprocal of 5 halves, which is 2/5. Okay, so I have 2/5 u to the 5 halves for the first part. Okay, take out that negative 11. Or just write it down. Negative 11 times, I have the integral of u to the 1/2. Okay, u to the 1/2, add 1 to that. 1/2 times 2 halves is 3 halves. Okay, and in front of it, I would have 1 over 3 halves. But to simplify 1 over 3 halves, you just take the reciprocal, make it 2/3. Just flip it. Okay, so we have 2/5 u to the 5 halves minus 11 times 2/3 u to the 3 halves plus e. All we need to do is simplify a little bit. Okay, this negative 11 times 2/3, we should multiply that together. It'll look better. Negative 11 over 1 times 2 over 3, multiply the tops. That'd be negative 22 on top, 3 on the bottom. Okay, so that'd be negative 22/3 u to the 3 halves. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, this is a simplified integral, or at least one way to simplify this integral. But we still have our u's sitting here. The last thing we want to do is take those u's and replace them with x plus 11. So our final answer is 2/5 x plus 11 instead of u to the 5 halves minus 22/3 times u, which is really x plus 11, to the 3 halves plus c. Okay, that's the final answer. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, okay? I want to help you if you're still having trouble with this.